Hi Gemini, welcome to your September Tarot forecast. This is Brooke. Welcome back to Nightbird Tarot. Thanks for joining me. This is your tarot forecast for September. Please make sure to watch for your sun, moon, rising. In this video, Gemini, I'm in a different location. If you've watched previous videos for the other signs, I was in a different room and I had to relocate, so it's a different background. Same message. Same delivery. So Gemini, let's get started. I've pre-shuffled the cards for the reading. We're going to lay them out together and see what's in store for you for September. We come in first with the Knight of Wands energy. So there's movement, there's direction this month. Many of you may be traveling. This also could be creative direction as well, going into a new creative direction. This could be actual physical relocation for many this month as well. You could be on the move, you could be traveling if you have to commute or travel for work. This also could indicate perhaps going on tour. Whatever it is for Gemini, this is movement. Okay, so movement's coming in. So the Knight of Wands, he is very much about passion, artistic endeavors, anything that you're passionate about moving forward with. So definite movement, new direction for Gemini this month coming in. We then come in with the Four of Pentacles next to the Seven of Swords. So there's been a situation for Gemini where someone has really tried to control other people. They've tried to control money. They've tried to control finance. They've tried to have total control over something. There's also not a whole lot of leg room for letting go. Okay, they're really tightly holding on to something, and coupled with that, the Seven of Swords energy tells me, Gemini, there's been some sort of deceit with this, or shadiness, or lying. Okay, trying to get away with something, doing something behind Gemini's back. Okay, standing very rigid. It's very much about conformity. There's no room for any type of freedom or leg room. Coupled with this, there are traits of someone or somebody or other people trying to get away with something, lying, being shady, doing things behind Gemini's back. And so Gemini is moving forward this month. You're on your way out of this month. Coming on the most recent past, we have the Nine of Swords next to the Three of Swords. We have a prominence of swords in the reading. This is the element of air, which is Gemini's element. So there's a lot to do with communication, miscommunication from the past that we're dealing with this month, which is enabling Gemini to go forward. So the Nine of Swords energy is the nightmare card. This is anxiety, depression, sleepless nights, a lot of angst, a lot of worry, a lot of despair. Coming out of the most recent past with the Three of Swords, this is heartbreak. So there's been pain attached to this situation for Gemini. Heartbreak, bitterness, okay? Tears spilled. There's been a lot of anxiety generated from this situation. Here we come in next with the Ace of Pentacles next to the Six of Swords. So we have another movement card for Gemini. This is new beginning, new cycle, very much about loyalty. When I see the Ace of Pentacles, generosity, loyalty. Gemini is now moving forward perhaps this month on a better track with people or situations that prove to be loyal, faithful. There's longevity now. Okay, there's also the ability to breathe. We have the Six of Swords. This is moving out of past difficulties. This is also a travel card. This could be literally traveling as well. So we're moving out of a difficult situation. And with that, it may be a big generator for Gemini in terms of great financial gain, prosperity, abundance coming in as well. So we're moving forward. Whatever Gemini is trying to move out of or to let go of or to cut ties with, whether it's an actual person, job, family situation, okay, friendship, relationship, it's really opening up the avenues for Gemini this month, which is good. Here we come in with the Moon card next to Justice. Who else got this? I think Pisces did. So if you're cross-watching for Pisces, you may want to go back to that reading. The Moon is Pisces card, and next to Justice, we're dealing with Libra energies. But the Moon is telling Gemini there may still be something there that may be or have traits of deception. This could be, I'm getting copyright infringement, theft, okay, by they're saying the written word, communication down in writing, something that you may have to do legally to protect yourself this month, Gemini. So just make sure that you have things in writing. Make sure that anything that you have written is copyrighted. Any idea that you have, any word, any phrase is copyrighted. And I know in the United States you can do that through the copyright service, but I know it costs something. But you may want to check into that, especially if it's something to do where you share royalties, or if you share monies in a business, or with a past business partnership, or even with a spouse. Okay, to have something in your name, not just copyrighted, but to have something in your name, because there could be potentials for someone who may think, oh, well, this is mine, I own it, and actually half of it is yours. So just be careful of that. Here we come in next with the Queen of Cups. Okay, the Queen of Cups is very much the mother. She's also the soother. She's the one that kind of comes in and gives some good intuitive insight about situations. This may be an actual person that comes in for Gemini. This could be actual mother figures, friends, best friends, sisters. Doesn't have to be female. This is a water sign, so it could be Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio coming in for Gemini, but she's the one that gives very much unconditional love. Very intuitive, the Queen of Cups, okay? Very dreamy, intuitive, creative, etc. Here we come in next with the Seven of Cups. So there's a lot of fantasy, a lot of daydreaming of potential for Gemini this month. You may have many creative ideas on the table that are still essentially fantasies or dreams as well. You have a lot of ideas coming in that intuitively you'd like to get started this month, or perhaps intuitively, Gemini, you are, because with the movement in your reading, with the Knight of Wands is movement, creative direction, the Six of Swords is movement. So there's a lot of movement, moving out of a situation that very much somebody was really trying to have control over a situation, and they were doing it through illicit means, meaning they were doing it through strategies that were very self-absorbent or narcissistic, or they knew what they were doing and trying to get away with it. And that could have been holding on to monies. That could have been holding on to ideas. That could have been doing something to have total control in a job, career, relationship, business partnership, etc. So good luck to you, Gemini. Keep me posted. Thanks for watching. Have a great... yeah, this jumped out. The Tower, before I end this broadcast, the Tower jumped out earlier when I was shuffling. So the Tower tells me that there was a crumbling of some kind coming out of the month of August for some. This was unexpected events. Libra got this card as well, so if you do cross-watch, go back and watch Libra. There was some sort of event that happened that could have been unexpected for Gemini that has led you to now, okay, that has led you to this. So when I see the Tower, it's not necessarily a negative. This is very much about a spiritual clearing out, a spiritual clearing away, for the doors to open, for other opportunities to come in. Okay, sometimes change is needed, change is warranted, and sometimes it's unexpected and we don't foresee it and we don't understand why it showed up when it did, but it's necessary when you look back on it. So just keep that in mind. Thanks for watching, Gemini. Keep me posted. Please subscribe if you haven't already. Check out my website below if you'd like to book a reading. Have a great month, and I'll speak to you soon.